Alright guys, welcome to channel Ukadmin, a warm welcome to my channel as always. Just excuse me for like literally 3 or 4 seconds whilst I just get a mouthful of water. my voice is a bit dry. My voice is a bit dry, my throat's a bit dry, I do apologise for that. Yeah, so let's get this video underway. Let's whip up my Windows calendar like I always do. It's going to be my weekly stroke fortnightly update video. I'm going to try and get this done as quickly as possible because I want to render it before I start gaming tonight, which I will quite easily do. But I'm not going to rush it because I've got to just quickly edit it as well and just make sure everything's in order. So as you can see, it's the 28th of the 11th 2019 today. Time here is 14:34 PM UK GMT. Okay, so in the background here, obviously I've got my YouTube behind it, but I've got a little text document open here just to remind me. It just says, welcome to channel Ukadmin as always. Lots of love to everybody. Hope everyone's having a great week so far. Number one, chat about Fraps Problem. Okay, so long story short, I've used Fraps for years. When I was on Windows 7, when I was on Windows 8, when I was on Windows 10, or since I started using Windows 10 like 2.5, nearly 3 years ago. It's been flawless. It's been absolutely perfectly fine for recording my gameplays and my online gameplays and stuff like that whenever I wanted to share things on YouTube. So I'm just going to pull up my Fraps here. It'll be on the FPS tab, because in the Generals tab it shows my registered email address and my username and everything else on Fraps, which is not something I want to share in a YouTube video or online. Basically what's happening is I can record, say for example, Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath. Excuse me. I can record games like Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath, and I can record games like Left 4 Dead or Left 4 Dead 2 or even Killing Floor, and it works absolutely flawlessly. Now let me just quickly minimize Fraps and get rid of that. You've seen it, you've already seen the interface. There's nothing really else to show you. Everything works perfectly fine, but what you guys may already know if you've watched any of my previous update videos is that I was working on a Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army 2 playlist. Now if I just click onto my YouTube channel here, you'll see that my Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army, not Nazi Zombie Army 2, this is the first game, this is the first playlist that I introduced. So this was all recorded with Fraps. Now again, when you record with Fraps, it records to a special folder that you create and you set up in Fraps itself, and you get a little thumbnail like this, and then what you do is you drag it into your video editing software and you render it and you edit it how you like, da 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 da. Now I'm not going to show you my Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army 2 playlist at the moment on YouTube because it's a private playlist. It's got about 9 or 10 different videos in, so about this many here. It's like 10 here. It's probably got about 10 in, but I'm only halfway through the game. Anyway, as you can see from my notes here, I made some notes about getting a black screen, about a fix, and I noticed a problem last Friday. So last Friday, which was the 22nd of the 11th 2019, I thought to myself, I fancy some Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army 2, so I'm going to carry on with the campaign. Started recording with Fraps. Now bearing in mind that I'd probably not played for at least a couple of weeks prior to that, so it would have been probably something like the 8th of the 11th when I last recorded, or it could have even been later. It could have even been at the end of October sometime, or the last couple of weeks in October when I last worked on my Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army 2 playlist. But going back to what I was saying a second ago, started recording last Friday, 22nd of the 11th 2019, recorded about 3 or 4 different new parts of the campaign, picking up from where I'd left off. Went to my recording folder, and all the thumbnails in the folder was black. Now I don't have an example to show you here, but imagine I was in my my recording folder now, and these top 4 recordings where the thumbnail's actually showing, the thumbnail was black. So that was black, that was black, that was black, and that was black. I dragged that into my video editing software, and it was still black, the thumbnail in the video editing software. So I thought, what the hell's going on? So I tried playing the video itself in the video editing software, and I could hear my voice and I could hear all the game sounds perfectly, but the visual was all black. And I thought, what the hell's changed here in like the last 3 or 4 weeks since I last worked on my Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army 2 playlist. And for the love of God, I couldn't find out what the problem was. I checked my Fraps settings, nothing's changed. I've installed no new software for months on my network or any of my PCs on my network. I've installed no new recording software. The only thing that probably has installed that's been new that is out of my control are Windows updates, graphical updates, and say for example updates to my antivirus definition files, which everyone has to install, and like I say, Windows graphics, da 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 da. But again, I don't think it's a graphical issue, not on my dual cards in any of my systems. It's just not physically possible because I just can't see it. And in fact, to be honest with you, I don't even think I've had any updates on my graphics cards in, say, like the last 4, 5, 6 weeks. So I don't think it's anything to do with them. It's either Windows related, or something's been changed by an update on Windows that's changed something on my systems and I'm not aware of it. Now, I have tested this on multiple different systems and I'm getting the same issue using the same software to record with, but it just seems a bit strange that right now I've only noticed it's happening on Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army and Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army 2. So what I'm trying to say here is, you can see I've successfully done this playlist on Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army, but if I try and record this game again now, I get black thumbnails. So something's changed. Now, I uploaded this playlist, or I updated this playlist last April 12th 2018. Now that was like early last year, wasn't it? So again, that's irrelevant, but what I'm trying to say is, between then and now, I can't record Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army, and I can't continue recording the rest of the Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army 2 campaign because my thumbnails are black. So basically, in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say is, if anybody knows how to fix this problem, can you please help me out? You can join my Discord server, come and talk to me over the microphone, or just type to me on Discord. It's entirely up to you. Or you can leave a comment below this video if you wish to. Any help is highly appreciated. I'm absolutely fine recording games like Killing Floor. There's no issues whatsoever. Well, I've not experienced any issues yet, and I hope I don't get any issues. I can record Command & Conquer 3, Kane's Wrath, no problem. Tiberian Wars, no problem. Red Alert 3, no problem. I'm not getting any issues. It's just happening on Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army and Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army 2 at the moment. Now, there's probably hundreds of other games that it could be happening on that I don't have installed on my network at the moment, that I've never downloaded or played before. But again, that's no concern to me right now, because obviously they're not installed and I'm not playing those games at the moment. My main concern is to find a fix, or try and find a diagnosis to this problem, so I can continue with my Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army 2 playlist. So like I say, anyone can help me, please let me know. So I think I explained that quite well. So I've explained about the Fraps problem, the recordings, the black screen, the fix, when I noticed the problem, and how much sooner it could have been happening before, and when I last played, which was, like I say, could have been the 8th of the 11th when I last played Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army 2. So yeah, anyone can help me with that problem with Fraps, please let me know. I use the latest version of Fraps as well. If you want to check the build is ends in 99. I can't remember now, but it ends in 99. It's the last build basically. So I've got the latest version. So moving forward, let's get this video wrapped up as quickly as possible. So moving forward, number 2. Chat about this week, 27th of the 11th 2019 to the 1st of the 12th 2019. So very quickly, we're going to be playing some Command & Conquer 3 Tiberian Wars this weekend. We're going to be playing some Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath this weekend. Same applies to Red Alert 3. Same applies to Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army 2, if I can find a fix and if I can get rid of the black screen problem. I don't know what's causing it on my recordings. There's going to be a little bit of Killing Floor in there, a little bit of Killing Floor 2 in there, and you'll be able to see here, I've typed the word +friends +gamers. Now, first of all, I just wanted to let everybody know on YouTube, on Discord, anybody that watches my YouTube videos, that I'm open to making new friends online right now, whether that be on Steam, Origin, Discord, even people on YouTube that, you know, considers themselves gamers that would like to maybe play with me sometime. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Don't have a lot of friends on Steam, and the friends that I do have on Steam play different games to me, unfortunately. So again, I've got to leave the door slightly open to welcome new people in, and that's what I'm happy to do. So if anybody wants to be friends with me on Steam or on any platform online, I'm a PC gamer, please let me know. Come along to my Discord server. The link will be on my taskbar at the bottom of this video, throughout the video, and it'll be in the description of the video as well. So like I say, just come along and give me a shout and let me know, because I am keen to make some new friends online. Gamers. Now, again, gamers, friends are the same thing really at the end of the day, but when I say the word gamers, I mean people that are consistent, people that are friendly, people that are reliable, and people that are willing to play with me, hopefully on a weekly basis. It doesn't have to be every night. I tend to do my gaming Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and sometimes on a Sunday, mostly in the evening, but times can vary, but mostly in the evening and throughout the night. So if you are a reliable, trustworthy, decent, friendly gamer, and you like to play, you know, PC games on a weekly basis, you know, whether you like FPS games, strategy games, platform games, it doesn't really matter. Come along to my Discord server and let me know. Again, my door's open to making new friends in the gaming world if anyone's interested and anybody's happy to play with me. Again, I could do with some new friends that enjoy doing online gaming and playing games online in general. Simple as that. Don't need to wrap it up in cotton wool. It's as simple as that. So give me a shout, yeah, please do. Chat about Discord servers, bans, roles and members. Okay, so first of all, there's been a couple of updates on my Discord server over the last week to 10 days. I've introduced some new voice channels for me and a few friends. Again, they're not friends that I play with on a regular basis, but for me and a few friends that play a variety of different games like I say, like Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead 2, Killing Floor 2, Company of Heroes, etc, etc, etc. Again, you can come to my Discord server and check out what text channels and what voice channels are available currently on my Discord server if you are interested in finding out more. Bans. Now, over the last 2 years since my server's been running, I've had to ban a couple of people, or a handful of people, that have behaved pretty badly on my server. These people could have been like either bad to me, or they could have been just jumping in and out of the server and being asked to not do that. They could have been banned for using anonymous fake Discord accounts to hide behind. They could have been banned for posting or sharing explicit links or stuff or content that they're not supposed to share in a public place. You get the general idea, but at the end of the day, I've been thinking to myself that life is a little bit too short, and I'm not the type of person to hold grudges, and I also believe in giving people a second chance. I don't believe in giving people more than like a third or a fourth or a fifth chance. I'm talking about a second chance only. Now, there are people at the moment, and I'm not going to say how many, and it's no more than, like I say, it's no more than a handful, but there is just under a handful of people banned on my Discord server that I am going to remove from the ban list, because at the end of the day, I don't like banning people. I've said this in previous videos. I don't like to ban people on Discord. I don't like to ban people from my gaming servers, because at the end of the day, it's like an abuse. At the end of the day, it's like an abuse of power, and that's not what I like to do. I don't like to ban anybody, for, like I say, from a server or from a place or from a gaming server, because at the end of the day, that doesn't resolve anything. It just pisses them off at the end of the day, and it kind of like upsets me as well, because at the end of the day I think to myself, well, I'm the person that's responsible for keeping that person away, and I don't like to feel like that. I'm a decent guy. I don't like to control situations. I don't like to tell people what to do and what not to do. But I do like to play my games, and I do like to be in an atmosphere where it's friendly and people are getting along. What I don't like is people that are sly, underhanded, and that treat people badly. I can't stand people like that. And at the end of the day, if I do have to ban somebody because they are, they're just being douchebags, then that's what the ban hammer is for at the end of the day, especially after they've probably had a verbal warning or a warning on the server. I've never had to physically warn anybody on the server, but there's one person on my server right now that has been, again, and this applies to the roles as well, I've got some special roles on the server that blind and prevent people from typing. So for example, I've got one person on my server at the moment. I've not kicked him, I've not banned him, but he's had his privilege, he's had his typing privileges and his uploading privileges taken away from him on all text channels on my server, because he's been typing a specific word and spamming a specific word on all channels multiple times over the last number of months. He's been on my server for about a year and a half, and even though he's been taken off the role and put back on the role multiple times, that suspends him from, like I say, typing and uploading files, he continues to do it. So he's obviously not learning his lesson. But once again, the reason why I'm telling you guys this is because I don't like banning people. I do not like banning people. What I'm trying to do now, instead of kicking people or banning people, which is what I hate anybody doing that. I hate doing it myself. I'm putting things into place now where I can control what people say and what people don't say, if that makes sense, without having to kick or ban them. So again, that's the reason for the reason why I've used the word roles, and the reasons why I'm making some changes, or I have made some changes on my Discord server. But as I've always stressed in previous videos, everybody's always welcome on my Discord server. What I also don't like as well is people that just jump in and jump out whenever they feel like. It's just not normal behaviour. Again, at the end of the day, Discord has community guidelines and terms of service, and those rules should be abided by all community members at the end of the day. People that like to abuse at the end of the day shouldn't be in my server, full stop. Or if there are people out there that like to treat other people badly, they shouldn't be in my server, full stop. Because at the end of the day, and I'll say it once more, I do like a friendly environment. I created my own server to create that friendly environment, away from those toxic other servers. And that's it at the end of the day. I've got nothing more to say on the matter. So I am going to revoke the bans that are currently on my Discord server. Those will be revoked from today, but please, can I just stress, no fake anonymous Discord accounts. I can check who is who. I will check who is who, and so will the other admins. And if necessary, okay, if we think that anybody is, like I say, playing hide and seek or being mischievous, they won't be kicked, they won't be banned, but they will be either, they will have their privileges revoked. So it'll be like loss of typing in public text channels, or not even being able to see the public text channels. So it'll just deem them useless on the server. They'll be able to use the voice channels, but they won't be able to type or see anything, that people use or people say when they use the keyboard. Simple as that. So please, if you do wish to rejoin, if you've been on my server before, or if you're a new member, please make sure you've got a name, or you're using your regular Discord account before you rejoin. Thank you very much. That's all I would ask politely of anybody. And again, respect the Discord terms of service and community guidelines when you're on any server, for that matter. I don't enforce rules on the server. I tend to sort of like I say, I tend to sort of like lean towards the rules that are already set by Discord themselves. So that's it. Anyway, that's my weekly stroke fortnightly update video done. If anyone wants to play with me, please get in touch. My door is always open, and I'm looking forward to a good Christmas. Decorations are up now. Might do some videos of them very soon as well, just to show you guys. I absolutely love Christmas. It just gives me a warm glow inside. It makes me so excited. You know, it's just such a lovely time for family and kids and everything else. It's fantastic. Anyway, guys, lots of love. I'm sorry if the video's been a bit long, but I did promise you guys all last year and earlier this year that I would keep on top of the update videos when I've got things to share, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to do a good job on my YouTube, and I'm just trying to be a decent person all round and a fun gamer online at times. Not all the time, at times. Okay, guys, lots of love. If you want to play with me, hit me up. Send me direct messages on Discord, comment below this video, and yeah, get involved. Have fun. Lots of love. Bye-bye. Yeah, baby, yeah. Love it.